Hey everyone, so I would love to do my favorite palettes today, so let's get started. Let's start with my all-time favorites, of course. Right now it's a toss-up between these two. Actually, it's a little more special. This one was my first chocolate palette, so it smells so good when you use it in the morning. It just, I don't know, it just makes your day. But this one is also special because my honey got it for me, and it was one of the first palettes he got me. So yeah, this one's ugh. Then I have to back you up just a little. No, back up. There we go. These two Mega Pros. These are definitely my favorites because although it seems like I haven't used it very much, I have really got a lot of use out of this one. And it's the very first one, and I know people had a hard time actually getting this one, but you can still purchase this one. And this is what this one looks like, which is the number 2. And you can see it's pretty loved as well. I mean, not a lot, but you can see it's dipped into. So this is such a variety though, but I love wearing cool tones as well as warm tones. So between the both of these, and I know some people think that if you get one you shouldn't get the other, but come on, who are we kidding? If you're on this channel, you're probably a makeup whore just like the rest of us. But even though these colors do seem similar, there is a lot of colors that are different. So these are my travel companions. I love to take these when I go places because it just has everything and anything you would need. And then my next ones are going to be my Makeup Geek. This to me is considered one palette because it's all my Makeup Geek, and I also have some dual chrome and the new mattes on the way, so obviously I couldn't put them in this section. But this is me creating my own palettes. These are all my mattes and a couple of shimmers, and then these are all of my foiled eyeshadows. I know it's in a matte case. It just looks so much better like this, and I can see through it, and it doesn't cost that much. It costs like, what, $8 for the actual palette, and it costs $2 for the insert. And you can get an insert that's either for blushes or for eyeshadows. But I love to depot my stuff. I love to have everything accessible like this. So these are my faves. They are my ride or die palettes from Makeup Geek. But Makeup Geek is, it probably should have been first on my list because not only do I respect Marlena to the fullest, she's from an area where I raised my kids. I raised them actually in Manteca, but and I'm originally from San Jose, California, but she's from Modesto, and to me that's like family. I will always ride or die for Marlena. Makeup Geek all day. But moving on to the next is going to be my MAC palette. I have actually 3 palettes from MAC. That doesn't necessarily mean that it puts them up at the top whatsoever, because these are just ones that I have accumulated. This is my MAC go-to palette. This is the go-to palette that I really love. It's definitely, I bought these specifically and put this palette together, not all at once of course, but these are my favorite shadows from MAC. And if you want a tutorial on how I decided to come up with this selection, just let me know. I'll go through, I'll do swatches, whatever you need, as well as with Makeup Geek. But these are my other two favorites. And these cost $80 a piece. This is called, which one is this? The Warm Neutrals. So these are all warm tones. I got these, I want to say, at Nordstrom's. They're all warm toned MAC shadows. And then I got the cool neutrals as well, because I love cool tones. This is the cool neutral. And I love this color, black tie. I mean, I love more than that color, but I love this palette. I love them all, let's be real. And next is going to be my Viseart palettes. The Dark Mattes by Viseart. It just came out at Sephora, so it's actually on the way. So I would put that in here, but I don't have the actual product yet. But this is the neutral mattes, which look like this. And these are on Sephora.com. They are $80 a pop. I know, quite shameful, but these are the best shadows for anybody over 40. I'm just gonna say it like that, because you can also have your shimmers like this. This one right here, let me show you. See how they're slightly shimmered, or sheen. There you go. So I don't know what kind of special formula they have going on with Viseart, but they're really buttery and amazing and blend beautifully. I love them. If you're wondering what my makeup look is today, it's Makeup Geek. It's the two Makeup Geek palettes that I showed you. So these ones are Viseart, the neutral palette, the mattes, and the Sultry Muse is the Naked Basics. This works so beautifully for just this classic look that I love. Sorry if I'm blinding you with the mirror. So I love this one. They're all mattes, except for this last one right here, which is a tad bit shimmery. Maybe not, maybe like satin. There they are right here. This is a great starter palette, I believe, to do smoky eyes and stuff. So there's that. And it's so compact. I wanted to throw in some drugstore options. They don't have too much going on as far as like drugstore is concerned. I mean, as far as I'm concerned with the drugstore. But I did run across these Makeup Academy ones. And they're nice. I mean, if you don't have the budget to buy a higher end makeup and stuff like that, I mean, obviously my kids are grown. I'm purchasing like there's no tomorrow. That's my playtime. But this is what they look like. They blend beautifully, and they also have, they're a little bit hard to open though. I always have to get like a little tweezer to open them, so I don't bust my nail. Right here. Here's the shimmery ones. These shimmers you can blow them out in the crease, and they look really good on your eyelid. These two were actually, I want to say I got them, they were 15 bucks, but I got them for like 40% off, so I think I ended up paying like 10 something like that. So here's a really beautiful option at the drugstore if you do want some nice quality shadows. And then my Kat Von D palettes that I'm obsessed with. These are the two that made the cut. I do have other ones, even the small ones, but these two are the ones that win my heart. This one especially because of these colors. I love this middle color right here. Let me just swatch it. I know I said it. Can you see that? It's just like this beautiful champagne color. Maybe I should just put it on here. And it's so beautiful on the lid. It just brightens your whole eye. It makes you look amazing and awake and alive. So, and it has some beautiful, they're kind of in sections. So this is like, what do they call it? Smoky, neutral, and warm. So there's those. And then, of course, the Shade and Light Eye will produce just about any smoky eye that you can possibly think of. So there's that. I use this one all the time for transitional shade. And this is a beautiful under eye setting powder if you want to use it for that. But look how gorgeous those are. This is my ride or die right here. I love that color and this color right here. I'm obsessed. Yes. And then, of course, my two naked palettes. The classic #1, but I really believe that I love this one even more. The Smoky palette. Let me just do this so it doesn't blind you. So right there, I love this palette. So there you have it for my favorites. I did just get these two in the mail from hautelook, so I will be testing them out and letting you know. But as it stands, oh, you know what? I went to Sephora today because I got a Makeup Forever foundation stick, and it was super white. And they didn't have my color, of course, the color that I wanted. Mine's a really small JCPenney Sephora, so, but what they did have, which I ended up exchanging it for, was this baby right here. And no doubt in my mind, this is going to make it to my favorites really quick because I love Makeup Forever. Oh my gosh, how can I forget Makeup Forever? See, that's the problem with you having too much makeup. So these right here are my babies. These are my Makeup Forever singles. So there's those, but no doubt that this palette right here is going to make it to my favorites. But I exchanged the foundation stick for this beauty right here. Look at how gorgeous that is. They're all neutrals and warms and smokies, and trying to get the right lighting with it. Isn't that gorgeous? How did I not know about this? And this cost the same exact as the foundation, so it was like $42, and I was like, take the foundation stick back. I was in love, so I can't wait to use this one. So put the little insert back in there because it hasn't been used, so stay tuned. You're gonna get a tutorial on this one. So there are my favorite palettes, and if you have any questions, go ahead and put those below, and I will go ahead and link the prices and everything down below. So hope you're having a great day, and I will be seeing you soon.